We want to share a little bit of information about our worship service tomorrow at the Bridgewood Church of Christ. Remember that tomorrow will be a different kind of day. We will not have Bible class at 9 a.m., but we will have worship at 10 a.m. There will not be an evening service, and there will be no other events at the Bridgewood Church of Christ this week. So, again, 10 a.m. worship only tomorrow. We're following the guidance that Tarrant County has issued for group events. Of course, they asked any group event over 250 not to happen at all, but we're following the guidance that they've given. And it's really three key points that we need to look at. Obviously, first of all, if you're feeling sick, if you're running a fever, if you've got a cough, things like that you really think, this could be something serious, they've asked you not to attend a group event at all. Tarrant County has also said if you have someone who is ill in your house, don't attend a group event. Tarrant County's also said the second thing, that you practice good hygiene. Obviously all the time, and I think we all understand that by now, but we will have disinfectant stations at our welcome center, also just before you go in the doors of the auditorium. We are going to ask everyone tomorrow to come in through these two sets of doors that are here in the foyer. The other ones are going to be locked. And we're doing that just to make life easier for Travis. When he comes back through to clean the building, disinfect the building, he has a limited area where he knows these surfaces need to be disinfected. And so we're going to ask everybody to come in through these two entrances tomorrow for our 10 a.m. worship service. You can hit the hand disinfectant here or go in and wash your hands. We are going to ask also that there be no physical contact. I know that we're a congregation that loves to shake hands and hug. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to exchange a nice smile, a wave, whatever you want to do, but no physical contact, and that includes fist bumps. So let's encourage each other with a nice, warm, verbal greeting, but we're not going to shake hands or hug or anything like that tomorrow. The third thing that Tarrant County has really asked for group events is for those in a high-risk category to carefully consider attendance. So those in a high-risk category include those who are over the age of 60 and those also who have underlying health conditions. So if you're in either one of those groups, over 60 or have underlying health conditions, really consider carefully your attendance at a group event of any setting. And that's the guidance that came from Tarrant County. So you've disinfected your hands, you've come on in, you're coming into the auditorium. The one thing that you're going to notice that's a little different, and we're not going to be able to see it right off the bat here, there are going to be signs on the ends of the pews. And so we're going to ask folks to alternate pews. So every other pew seating, and you'll notice there's signs, there's one right there, says please do not enter, okay? And so that's part of social distancing. It's also going to help our men who are serving the Lord's Supper. The Lord's Supper tomorrow is going to be served. Men are going to come around in trays that have been prepared with these pre-packaged communion supplies. They have been set out by someone who is wearing gloves and handled very carefully. The men are even going to be wearing gloves just so everyone is certain about germs in a very uncertain time. And we just want to exercise caution with that. So Marvin is going to be doing our communion thoughts. He'll explain how these work. You won't get this one because I've handled it with my bare hands. But Marvin's going to explain how those work. We're not passing trays, so don't try and take the tray from the man who's serving you. He's going to walk down those empty aisles and just hold it out for you to reach out and take one. Be careful not to touch any of the others, please. They're going to do the same thing with the contribution. If you feel like, if you're able to contribute to the work of the Lord here at Bridgewood Church of Christ, again, not passing the trays, just simply tipping it out where you can put your contribution in there if you so choose. So we're trying to limit any kind of physical contact, any kind of passing of germs tomorrow. Other than that, the worship service will look pretty normal. Robert's going to be here to lead our singing. Ed's going to give his message. Mentioned Marvin's going to do our communion thought, and we'll have a fairly normal 1-hour service. And it will be streamed live from the audio-video booth up there above. So if you're not going to be able to be with us, maybe you're in one of those high-risk categories, maybe you're feeling ill, it will be streamed live where you can watch that very easily and join with us from home in this unique set of circumstances that we find ourselves in. We obviously are wanting to encourage each other however we can, so we're going to be using email and Facebook throughout the week, doing some Facebook Live for some devotionals and things like that. And so we're going to use technology to our advantage in this situation. But if you're going to come and join us tomorrow at 10 a.m., that's kind of what you need to know. Skip every other pew, no physical contact, make sure that you're feeling well, all those things that we really know and understand as far as social gatherings are concerned, where groups are getting together. If we see you tomorrow, we'll look forward to seeing you. If we don't see you tomorrow, God bless us all as we strive to help our neighbors, as we strive to help our brethren, encourage one another, worship God, and be His light and reflection in this community. God bless us all.